hetu, avoidance of hetu, therefore all types of material qualities are called ahetuka. All types of matter are unable to perceive an object. So matter cannot know any object. Material quality cannot know any object. If it's so, I cannot see. We talk about it only I. If we refer into synthetic eye alone cannot see. Seeing is the functions of eye consciousness. So that is just an instrumental. Okay, just an instrumental. I cannot see, only eye consciousness sees. Without the consciousness we cannot see, even we have eye. So therefore, but in colloquially we have to say, I sees material quality, I sees visual object, but I cannot see. All material qualities are blind, they cannot see. Therefore in Visuddhimagga, keep it the story, mind and matters. Mind is looking like a cramp. He cannot walk. Mind cannot walk. Material qualities are looking like a blind. Blind cannot see. If we join together, blind, higher leg from the cramp, cramp, higher eye from blind, higher eye from the cramp, but the blind, higher leg from the blind. So they joining together, the walking is possible. Otherwise, I cannot walk. You get the meaning? Person has no leg, he cannot walk. But one person cannot see because he is blind. So if they join together, must be the cramp person on the shoulder of blind. He directed, you must go this way, take right side, avoid the right side, avoid the left side. He direct. He see but he cannot walk. So nama rupas are joining together in this way. Mind alone cannot see. Material alone also cannot see. Mind through eye can see. So with it, consciousness, the help of eye can see, the help of ear can hear. If we join together, it's possible to go. So that is, all types of matters are unable to receive an object. Hence, they are called anaramana. Anaramana, they cannot know any object, meaning no awareness of object. So material qualities cannot be known. Material qualities are no awareness of any object. All types of matters are not eradicated by part, as mental defilements are done. That is the meaning. We should not eradicate any material qualities. We must eradicate only mental defilements. So, how to be understood? In Samyutta Nikaya, the Buddha said, Rupan Bhikkhave Nadomakam. Material qualities are, metta is not yours. Abandon the metta, the Buddha said. The Buddha's intention is abandonance of the metta means you abandon attachment to the metta. 1, 2, 3. The metta should not be abandoned. For example, because of I have an eye. With the eye, I see desirable, undesirable. Therefore, sometimes happiness, sometimes unhappiness. Without the eye, it may be better. Some may think such an idea. Therefore, he make it blind. The Buddha did not say like that. The Buddha said, you have eye. With the eye you can see desirable, undesirable, but you must guard your eye. Through the eye, you should not let lower dosa arises within you. That is the meaning. You see, eye sees whatever to be seen. Eye sees whatever to be seen. That is the nature of eye. But we must control only lower dosa more. Chakkhondariya, Indriya Samvara, controlling of, restraining of the faculty of eye means restraining lower dosa moha. The Buddha have eye, we also have eye. We see desirable, undesirable object with our eyes, then craving for it, hatred for it arises within us. But the Buddha sees desirable, undesirable object. Just seeing within the Buddha there is no craving for it. No hatred arises. So seeing is the same, but craving or hatred. Within the Buddha, no craving, no hatred arises. Within us, a craving. So the Buddha said, you must control only craving, not I. Not I. That is called Indriya Samvara Sila. Indriya Samvara Sila means you should not let lower dosa arises on seeing, on hearing, on tasting, on touching, on smelling. That is the Indriya Samvara. The Buddha never said, you don't use your eye. You must close your eye. Never say it this way. If it's so, the blind man is more close to Nirvana. Because he can see. Therefore, no akusala. The Buddha's Indriya Samvara said, like that, should regard our mind without letting lower dosa arises on seeing or hearing. So that is the meaning. All types of metta are not eradicated by the path. Path means metta. As methods are done. All types of metta are classified into 10 groups according to their mode and function. This will be classified in this way. That is just for knowledge. Nibbana and Anibbana. Nibbana is a metta that is produced by cause. Then number 18. The Buddha 4, Pasara 5, Gochara 4, the Bhava 2, the Hariya one, the Jivita one, and the Ahara one, all together comprising 18. They are product of karma, some are product of karma, some are product of Chaita, some are product of Udu, some are product of Ahara. They are called Nibbana. Only these Nibbanas are real mettas. The others are not real mettas. Only these 18 Nibbanas are the object of Vipassana. The object of Vipassana. You must meditate only these 18, not the others. So as a Vipassana object. The other mettas are Alipana. They are 10 in number. Then Achatika and Bahira. Classification, another classification. Achatika is a metta that is useful to and the main part of the body. They are composed of the 5 prasada mettas. So Achatika means internal. Bahira means external. Even all mettas are within us, but some mettas are useful, therefore they are called internal. Some are not so useful, therefore they are called external. External is in one aspect. This classification is in any aspect. So you see, in our life, which are more useful? Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. These 5 are more useful. In mind, you should feel. For example, we have no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, not sensitive body. What will be? We are looking like a stone. No communication, you see. You image yourself. We have no eye. If we have no eye, if we have no ear, no nose, no tongue, no sensitive body, body have but not sensitive body. Stone, like a stone, you see, like a stone. Because we have an eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, sensitive body. Therefore, we are meaningful. Otherwise, it will be looking like a stone, looking like a statue. Dummy statues you cannot see, just standing on them. Here is statues in Singapore, just standing. Cannot see, cannot hear. You see, will be like that. So no meaningful. Therefore, eye, ear, nose, tongue, sensory bodies are very useful in our life. Because of eye, we can see desirable, undesirable, visual. Because of ear, we can hear, we listen to Dhamma, we can listen to music. Because of smell, we have to know, we have to get sweet smell or bad smell. Because of tongue, we can taste. Because of sensitive body, therefore we know it and go. So very useful to us. Therefore, these 5 prasada mettas are called internal. The others are not such a useful, therefore they are called external. Okay. Achattika Bahira. Then Vatu and Avatu. Vatu is metta, that is a seed of mind. Vatu mettas are 6-fold. 5 prasada, 5 and Hariya. 1 together make 6. So in chapter 3 will be explained as 6 base of mind. So therefore we have to learn fast the material quality, this one. Otherwise we will not understand. Vatu rupa, avatu rupa. Vatu means seed of mind. Mind arises from it. Without these 6, mind cannot arise. The other metta said 21 is number and hour 2. Dwara and Adwara. Dwara means door. The metta of Dwaras are the door of mind. There are 7, namely Pasara, Pride, and Vinyati 2. Vinyati, Kaya Vinyati, Vachi Vinyati. And Paradipada, Adinadana, Kamesu Michachara, through Kaya Vinyati. Through Kaya Vinyati. Without a Kaya Vinyati cannot. So, Musawada through Vachi Vinyati. Therefore, these are mentioned as a door. Door means for what? Doors you see for using to get in, get out. Get in, get out. Only 2 persons use a door. Not many persons use door. Only 2 persons. What are the 2 persons? The person who wish to enter. The person who wish to out. Only 2 persons. You see, therefore, do, the term is do, the term is do ara. Do means 2. This term is derived from 2. Do ara, dri ara. Dri means 2. In Pali, dri means 2. Ara means going and getting out and getting in and out. So only 2 persons, for 2 persons. Not for many persons. In Pali definitions, Dvijana, Aranti, Kichanti, Kachanti, Itati, Dwara. Dwara means door where the 2 persons in and out. Very interesting this one. In Pali and English also quite similar, Dwara and door. In Indian pronunciation, now our pronunciations, you see, no R sounds. Indian people will sound door. Yeah, they say market. So here do also they door, they will say. So there's a different nature. Between them can be separated. That is called space here. Not such a space one to say. Even, for example, I touch my two fingers. Even touched, between them there is a space. Otherwise I cannot separate. So you get the meaning? Even they are touching together. But there is a space. Because there is a limitation. Here also limitation, here also limitation. Even touching each other, between them there is a space. So, here in the books, there's a piece of paper is attached each other, but there's a space. Otherwise, I cannot move in this way. That is called space. Limitation. So material qualities even remain, there is separable. 2 groups are separable. The natures are different. Therefore, even they remain stand together. Between them, there is a limitation. Limitation is called here space. Unseen space. Cannot be seen with our eye. That is microscopic. So that is about the Paricheda. Okay, Paricheda. That is called Akasa Dhatu. In Sutana, the Buddha said, you may know about the Dhatu Vivanga Sutta or Majjhima Nikaya. The Buddha taught Chattaduro Ayam Puriso. The beings have 6 elements. And 6 elements that the Buddha has mentioned, this one space also one element. We have a spaces, different material quality, even they stand together, exist together, between them there is a limitation. Such a limitation is called akasa. Needless to say, you see we have a very clear akasa, we have the whole of nose, that is akasa. Mouth, akasa. So, Pracheta, then Vinyati. This akasa is you see, not referring to 2 material quality. Between 2 material quality, it is akasa. If it's so, it is not real material quality. You get the meaning? It's not material quality, but dealing with the material quality, therefore, it is called material quality. So akasa is actually not really material quality. It is between the 2 material quality. Limitation of the 2 material quality, therefore not real matters. But they are to be called according to, depending on material quality, therefore they are called matter. Vinyati. Vinyati means signifying the sign of the body sign, and the sign, the speech, cause one's ideas to be known to others. Sign language, we use the sign language. So that is also not really material quality, the action or the movement of material qualities. But it makes the others know. The other understand about that. Not all actions make the others know. For example, there are many people that talk aloud. That another person is sure this one. What is the meaning? Please be quiet, be silent, don't talk. So, in this way, that is called kaya vinyati. If someone use it in this way, what is the sign? This is a sign, the body sign. The body sign, the other understand, or he called me to come to here. So, if someone shows in this way, don't come here. So body sign. So that is called kaya vinyati. Kaya vinyati. All type of body action make the others know, but not normal actions, making the other know. That is called kaya vinyati. There is also no material quality, but without the material quality, there is no body action. Vachi vinyati. Vachi vinyati is using sound with the sound. Without the sound, vachi vinyati is impossible. Therefore, vachi vinyati is our action to communicate, talking, laughing, crying. That's also vachi vinyati. See. So that is mentioned. Therefore, vinyati means the sign of the body and the speech cause one's idea to be known to others. Therefore, they are called vinyati. That is explanations of what? Vinyati depends on the matter. And so it is included in the matter. Because it is depend on matter, therefore included in matter. But it is not matter. Its duration is only one thought moment. That is special. not a 70 thought moment. That is only 3 seconds, not 51 seconds. Vinyati is not 51 seconds. As lifespan of mind, as long as lifespan of mind. So, vinyati is a twofold. Kaya vinyati, bodily intimation. Vaji vinyati, vocal intimation. So through vinyati, that is also included in material quality. Then vikara, 5 vikara. Vikara means distinction. Distinction. It deals with matters. So the distinction of matter is also called metta. Vikara means different situations. The vikara metta is classified into 5. Lahuta, physical lightness. Sometimes we have a tension, the whole body tough. Sometimes not tension. To movement is very easy. So lightness, different things. Mututa, physical softness. Acropal, some people you see bending their bodies. Mututa. So physical softness. Then kamanyata, physical adaptability, workability. The healthy body is whatever he act, it is easy to do so. That is a kamanyata. That is also the situations of material quality, conditions of material, not material qualities. Then kaya vinyati, vaji vinyati, they are also vikara, distinction, therefore included here. Vikara is a 5. Then last one, lakkhana, 4. Lakkhana means characteristic. Here the characteristic metta is described as a metta. But they are not really metta. Metta is a characteristic. Characteristic is without a metta cannot be found. Therefore, depending on metta, characteristic is to be known. Characteristic metta is divided into 4. Upachaya, initial appearance. Metta is not so fully grown up. Material qualities are not immediately grown up, fully grown up. Not like a mind. Mind is immediately full. Metta is regularly. You see, in our life, mind is immediately. But our body is a start. Tiny drop. This is like water drop. Very tiny drop start. That is called kalala. In our mother's womb, very tiny drop started our life. After that, after 7 days, it become form, then become flesh, then become solid, like that. Change. When our mother kept us bound, at that time we are very small. After that, eating, sleeping, grown up. So gradually the bodies, material qualities are not immediately grown up. According to process, so therefore upachaya means initial appearance, not full appearance, just starting one. If you grow a seed, what has happened first? First it is rooted, root is cut out. After that the shoot is come out. Then grown up. So such a state is called upachaya. initial appearance, not full grown, not fully grown. Initial appearance. Sandati means continuity, must continued. Otherwise, I cannot grow up. So these two, number one, number two, are just rising moment as a mind. Mind is a number one, number two cannot be separated, fully grown up. Therefore, first second appear, second remain, third second has gone. But here is a first second, not completely, not become perfect. It's a take time. Therefore, initial appearance, continuity, continuous appearance. Number one, number two, full, grown up. Then number three, decay. Number four, anicca, impermanent, passing away. This is number one and number two, it is called jati. Jati. Jati means birth. Birth is initial or continue to. Jati, charata, anicca. So there is a characteristic of material quality. If you add these numbers, you can find 28 material qualities. So okay, 28 metta. 28 metta. According to Buddhist test, 28 metta. But these two cannot be in the same person. Femininity, masculinity is different, separated. Femininity is only in female, masculinity is only in male. It's separated. Not only separated in toilet. So, for us only 27. For me, 27. For female, 27. Not 28. 28 is generally speaking enumeration. As a person, only 27. This must be clear. Okay? Classifications of metta. Mettas will be grouped. All types of metta dissociated from hetu. That is, all mettas are ahetuka. Dissociated. Metta never associated with the lobha, dosa, moha, alobha, adosa, moha. That is the meaning. Okay? Metta never associated with the lobha, dosa, moha, alobha, adosa, moha. That is the only mind associated with the lobha, dosa. That's not a concern. Therefore, all material qualities are called ahetuka. That is one term for Abhidhamma, to study Abhidhamma. Because of the Buddha has explained in many ways the Abhidhamma test. For that, this base knowledge is given. Hence, they are all ahetuka. Meaning means avoidance of hetu. But not because of causeless. Sometimes ahetuka means causeless. But here the meaning is not causeless. Ahetuka deity, you may heard about that, view and causelessness. Some Indian philosophies did not accept a cause. Mekli Kosala. Mekli Kosala reject all type of cause. He said there's no cause. No cause and condition. Everything, whatever happened, everything is accidental, according to him. He rejected all cause. That one of Indian philosophies, contemporary of the Buddha. Mekli Kosala, he said, ahetu apaccheo. He did not recognize human brain, human effort, human knowledge, Whatever happened, accidental, according to them. If you are born in, as a Chinese, that is accidental. If you have become rich, accidental. Accidentally. If it's so, you are studying Abhidhamma in this class accidentally. There is no cause and condition. Reject all cause and condition. If you came here, there is no cause and condition. Accidentally you arrived here. So whatever happened, you deny all cause. That is Abhidhamma. That is different from Abhidhamma. That is the meaning like Abhidhamma Chaita. Abhidhamma Chaitas dissociate from Hetu. Here also dissociate from. That is a material concept. We have a two lines side by side. Then Kama Vedasa starting here. You see, in Patisani, Kama Vedasa start here. Every moment Kama Vedasa grown up. You see, here also Kama Vedasa arise, new Kama here also new Kama Vedasa arise. Then Avanga Jaita, Nada Jaita Samabi. Here also Kama Vedasa arise. Here also Kama Vedasa arise. Every moment. So Kama Vedasa developed, you see. It is a lifespan. Starting from here is when 51 seconds finished, has gone. Another one is continued. 51 seconds it is there is best time. Every 51 seconds they pass away. In this way, grown up. Kama Vedasa. Chaita Vedasa is a start from here. Chaita Vedasa is a start. Udu Vedasa is a start. This is the second moment. So, therefore, our body is a grown up. Mind is the same, you see. Body is a grown up and bigger and bigger. Because of many repetition. Mind is not a repeat. Mind is only one mind. It's rise and falling, going. New one is coming. But not coincide. But Vedasa coincide. A lot of coincide. So how these are arise, we must know according to this diagram. I think you understand about that. The questioner get the meanings, I think so. If you know the Kriya in this literature about the Kriya, we must explain Pratitya Sopara in we have to study about chapter 4. Let us start lecture on Abhidhamma, especially on material quality. Jivita, about the Jivita. Jivita means life. This is term Jivita, Jiva. This Indian philosophy. This term used as a permanent entity. But in Buddhism, Jivita is not permanent entity. Only just phenomena which protect material quality exist together. That is the product of karma. Then Jivita is two, as you know, mental property. Jivita, you see, universal, phasa, vedana, sanya, chetana, ekagata, Jivita, manasika. So Jivita is two, you must know. One Jivita belong to mind, that is mental property. Another Jivita material quality. Material quality is a product of karma. Therefore, Karma dealing with only organism, not non-organism. So Buddhist Jiva and the other philosophy, Jiva and other philosophies is different. We must know different. Or according to Buddhism, Jiva, Jivitendriya, like other mental phenomena, it is just momentary, rising, falling, ever changing. Material quality, Jivitendriya, or the matter of life, also according to its lifespan, it is also momentary, ever change, not remained for the whole life. It is repeat and renewed like other material qualities. But mind's lifespan and material qualities lifespan is different. It will be mentioned in chapter 4. In chapter 4, we explained about the mental thought, mental process. It will mention the lifespan of mind, lifespan of matter. Lifespan of mind is very short. Very short, 3 sub-moments. 3 sub-moments, we can say, to understand, 3 seconds. There is another 3 seconds according to it. Shorter than 3 seconds. Rising moment, existence moment, and fallen moment, or season moment. Very short. So accordingly it, one mind's lifespan is 3 seconds. To understand easily, 3 seconds, 3 moments. But the material qualities lifespan is 51 seconds. Not only 3 seconds, 51 seconds. Most material qualities has it as a lifespan as a 51 seconds. That is mean 51 sub-moments. According to mental process, 17 mental process. One mental process has 3 seconds or 3 moments. 70, 51 seconds. So these mind and matter even running side by side, but the lifespan is different. Different lifespans. Material qualities and lifespan is longer than mind's lifespans. Mind means Chaita and Cetasika together. Okay, Chaita and Cetasika together. Nama Rupa within us running side by side in the whole life. Starting point is the same, but just a starting point in our life. In our life, Patisandhi Vijnana is started. With the Patisandhi Vijnana. Our life is started with the Patisandhi. As soon as Patisandhi arises, Kamabhum Metta, 3 types of Kamabhum Metta as a human being, 3 types of Kamabhum Metta. That is sensitive body, then matter of sex, femininity or masculinity, then heartbeat. These are 3 rising together. As soon as In Paticcasamuppada, Sankhara Paccaya Vijnana. Vijnana is referring to Patisandhi Vijnana, relinking consciousness. This relinking consciousness, as soon as relinking consciousness arises, three karma matters rise together. That is our new life will start. Patisandhi Chaita and karma matters. Nama Rupa is started in this way. After that, Udubhum matters, Mayabhum matters, Aharabhum matters are later. Kamabhum matters started with the Patisandhi, ends and Chutti, death mind. In death mind, all Chaitas ends. Like that, Kamabhum matters also ends. Starting point also the same, the ending also the same, but not totally this one. Between Patisandhi, Chutti, there are countless times rise and falling. Many times die, we want to say. Many times death occurs. Many minds fallen. Many material qualities are fallen. Their lifespan is only, as a mind, only 3 seconds. Material qualities only 51 seconds. Each 51 seconds they die. We cannot see this one because of new material qualities arise repeatedly. And later I explain according to with the diagrams to clarify the meanings. Okay, now Jivita. Jivita means associated with the Patisandhi Chaita, then Kamabhum matter together. So this Jivita is started, but the Jivita of the life of mind, its lifespan is only 3 seconds. Life of material qualities, 51 seconds. Accordingly, they are protect mind or matter which is associated or which is stand together. So that is quite different from Jivita other views. In Jivita other views, permanent entity. Even the body become ruined. Jivita is not ruined. Remain forever. If the body pass away in the body, Jivita go out to another body. In samsara, Jivita is running according to them. So Buddhist Jivita is not permanent entity or a momentary. Therefore the Buddha said, Sabbe Sankhara Anicca. All conditioned things are impermanent. There is nothing which is permanent. That is different Buddhism from others. But sometimes are similar. Similar terms are used, but the meaning is quite different. So here, Jivita means life. It protects the karma matter. It protects because it cannot protect Mayabhum matter, Udubhum matter, Aharabhum matter. It protects only Kamabhum matter. Then Jivita matter mimics the functions of protecting. Therefore it is called Jivitendriya matter or life lies in all parts of the whole body. It lies in the whole part of bodies. Life according to lifespans, it remained. Then this one, ahara, nutritive essence is called ahara. It lies on any kind of food. that is ingested by making into morsel. Morsel is called Kabbalah. Kabbalah means morsel. This is the Indian tradition, morsel. The Indian people eat with the hand, therefore morsel. But Chinese people use chopstick, so not this morsel. Maybe this is also another morsel. So, Kabbalikara. Kabbalikara means, Kabbalah means morsel. So, Kabbalikara, ahara. So, ahara, nutrient acid. Nutrient essence is remained in the food. The food, majority people eat with the hand. Therefore, it is termed Kabbalikara ahara. Kabbalikara means making morsel and eat. That is it mean. Making stove. It's a measurement also about the mouth, not the bigger into the mouth. According to the mouth, this morsel. Making morsel. Kabbalikara means making morsel. But ahara, actually, not that the food, all kind of foods are not ahara. Food essence means vitamin, mineral, essence of food. Only vitamin, which is again protect the body, which is again sustain our life. Not all food are sustain our life. Some are to protect the fire of stomach. Therefore, need toilet. Otherwise, not necessary toilet. Not all are protect. The others become excrement and have to abandon in the toilet. So only essence is because only the essence of food is to protect, sustain our life. Without the food, nobody can survive. Therefore, food also protect. Ahara's nutrient essence is called ahara. It lies on any kind of food that is ingested by making into morsel. Therefore, it is described as a Kabbalikara ahara. Kabbalikara. Okay. Pradesheda. So up to now, how many material qualities we study? So we count 4 Mahabhuta and 5 Pasada, 7 Gochara. 7 Gochara, there is a repetition, you must notice. 5 Putava is not new one. Putava is called Pratavi Tejo Vaya. Only 3. So there is a 4. We must count as a 4. Then Bhava, then Haraya, then Jivita, then Ahara. Altogether 18. Okay, you can get the numbers, 18. These 18 material qualities are real material qualities. Real material qualities. The followings are not the real one concerning the material quality, but they are also called material quality. Paricheda, the space that is non-entity is called paricheda. The matter of limiting goes out to limit or separate material groups. Just a separate, we must understand in this way. 2 material qualities, for example, material qualities remain in group. Mind also remain in group, not one by one. You know how many mental states composed as a mind? At the least, as a minimum, at the least must be 8. Okay, 7 universal and 1 consciousness. One consciousness is seven universal. That is one unit. Now alone cannot. Alone cannot. Like that, material qualities also remain in unit. In organism, 9 material qualities are unit. In non-organism, 8 material qualities are unit. So as an organism, we must know 9. Must know 9. 9 material quality together with the Jivita. Together with the Jivita, this organism. So this is a 2 group. For example, water and oil. Water and oil. If it placed in one cup, on the water, if you pour wine, even wine and water is mixing together, but different nature there. Mental powers. Within them there is no lobha dosa moha, but they have no miracle mental powers to create many things. That is called pure vipassana. In Buddha's teaching start, many monks follow the samatha method, then vipassana. In later the Buddha's teaching, there are a few monks who practice samatha. The more monks follow the only vipassana. Why it is necessary to live comfortably in this life through samatha method? Is it okay?
The next question. Is it possible to attain jhana for a lay person like us who have to work and do not have enough time to meditate? I heard from some people that unless we go for a long retreat, like 3 months, only then can we achieve jhana.
Everybody has opportunity if they have Aiju, Parami. If a Parami and practice must work. Nobody cannot attain. Everybody has a chance. Not only monks, lay people also have chance. If they have high Aiju, they can attain the jhana. It's possible. Systematically, if they follow, that they can attain jhana.
It's possible. Question number 8. Sayadaw, you have explained how to see with the divine eyes. Can you explain to us how to fly and how to hear? That means divine hearing.
How to fly is how to fly means you see, actually body is heavy, mind is light. So they create their body looking like a mind. So they put their body in the mind mentally. In the mind they put their mind, their body into the mind. Then quickly they go. Some flying. Sometimes they create walking way in the sky. Walking way. Mentally they create a walking way, then walking. For them there is a way. There is a path. For others there is no path. They are walking on the sky. So there is a nowadays we can fly with the aeroplanes. Now, this hearing, dealing with the hearing, there must be condition. If we want to see with the divine eye, light is necessary to create. If we want to hear, space is necessary. Sound and ear. Between them there must be space. If there's a soundproof, you cannot hear. So therefore, must create a space also. Sound and ear between them must have space. Such a preparation is necessary. You see, I told you before, with the divine eye, if we want to see with the divine eye, first we must create a light. Then direct the light where we want to see. After that, we must see with the divine eye. Without the light, we cannot see. So without the space, we cannot hear. Space also necessary, akasa. Okay? So must create a. If you want to dive in the ground, we must make a hole first. Otherwise, I cannot dive, cannot enter into the ground. So must create, must prepare. If we wish to walk on the surface of water, first we must create a walking way. After that, ground. Otherwise, sink. Just a normal water is impossible. In normal water, even they has power, cannot do. Because of must follow systematically. So okay.
Question number 9. Why is the Magga of Sopati completely eradicates only 2 fetters and not 3 fetters? Is it possible that the fetter of rites and ritual ceremonies is included in wrong view?
Yes, it's 3 factors, must be 3 factors. 3 factors are here, deity and Vichikechas are, according to phenomena, only 2. Because of Silapata Pramasa, right, ritual is wrong view. Sakaya deity, Silapata Pramasa, Vichikecha. 3 factors. 3 factors. But as a phenomena, only 2. Sakaya deity is a wrong view. Silapata Pramasa is also wrong view. Vichikecha is a doubt. So, 2 wrong view, 1 doubt. As a phenomena, only 2. As a factors, 3. That is correct. Must 3. Right rituals are also included. Right rituals, this translation is, I think, not correct. Right ritual. Silapata Pramasa here means no right ritual. Most Westerners translate it in this way. That is, they not follow the Buddhist interpretation. If you wish to know Buddhism, we must follow the Buddhist interpretation. That is the right rituals is their translations. Silapata Pramasa means in Buddha's lifetime, there are some people who followed bovine practice and canine practice. That is called Silapata. Bovine practice, canine practice. Bovine means they behave like a cow. That is bovine practice. They like a cow, they want to eat. They have to eat grass. They have to walk with the 4 legs like a cow. Everything is behaving like a cow. The canine practice, whatever they act, their actions are following the dog's actions. They sleep like a dog. They eat like a dog. So, they views, we have a lot of karma accumulated within us. To eradicate the karma, it is impossible. normal ways. We must follow austere practice. Through the austere practice, like a dog and like a cow, it is possible to eradicate all karma. They believe in them that way. You see, in Majjhima Nikaya there is one sutta. The name of the sutta is Kokura Vatika. One who practice kanai, one who follow the kanai practice, Kokura Vatika. Kokura means a dog. Kanai practice, he practice like a dog. Seniya and Pona, there are two practitioners. One day they met the Buddha. They do approach the Buddha and ask a question. One asked the other's practice, not their own practice. So first the other asked a question for who followed the kanai practice. He said, Venerable, if someone completely followed the kanai practice, what will be his future? The Buddha said, don't ask this question, don't ask me this question. But he insisted to the Buddha, please answer this question. Please answer. So the Buddha, if a person completely follow the kanai practice, because his mind is, he keep it dog. His mind is according to dog. His intentions are only the dog's behavior. Therefore, after death he will be dog. Because of his intention, his mind is with the dog. Therefore, he will be born as a dog. If he believe through this practice, he will have liberation that is around you. If someone holds such around you, there are only two destinations, the hell or animal kingdom, only two destinations, the Buddha said. At that time, the person who followed the kanai practice, he cried. The Buddha said, therefore, I tell you, don't ask me this question. Then he told the Buddha, not because of that I'm crying, because of his practice. In many years he followed this practice. He abandoned, he gave up his practice and converted to the Buddhism. Then for another person he asked question in the same way. The Buddha's answers the same way. Whoever followed by practice, he will be born as a cow. He will be born as a cow. If he viewed it through this way, he can attain the liberation that is around you. The around you lead to only two destinations, the hell and animal kingdom. So he also cried. So very interesting. This sutta is a Kokurawatika sutta. You can read, and there's a translation into English, Majjhima Nikaya. Okay, that is a Silabhata Brahmasa. Okay. Oh, that is yes. Type of ara. Is it correct? Must be 40 page number. Page number?
Page 44.
44. Yeah, you can correct this one. Page number 44. There's a 12 akusala citta associated with the 37. Sati Anyasamana and 40 akusala must be. Yeah, type of R is a 12 akusala. Yeah, thank you very much for correction. So if you add these two numbers, you must be 27. It's okay? Yeah, another question? There's, okay.
The next question. Next question reads like this. Dear Sayadaw, how to realize anicca, dukkha and anatta in meditation practice?
How to realize? You see anicca, dukkha, anatta. For example, okay, how to realize we must know. First we must focus. Breathe in, breathe out, and touching of the air. Breathe in, touching of breathing, knowing of breathing. When we breathe in, breathe out, there is a touching. Touching and knowing, two things. We must notice two things. When we breathe in, the air touched and the nostril, then knowing of touchings appear. Okay? That is practically you must do in this way. So touching is one thing, knowing of touchings follow. Two things. After that, you see, before touching there is a knowing not appeared. Knowing of touchings not appeared. When touchings appear, knowing of touching also followed immediately. After that, it's a disappear. Then another touching and another knowing of touchings appeared. So first disappear, then second appear. When second appear, the first has gone. Then third appear, the second also has gone. That is anicca, you see. If you notice my sound, you see, all sounds are disappear, disappear, disappear. In this way, one touching, one knowing, second touching, second knowing. So first touching appeared, at the time second touching is not appear. When second touching start to rise, first touching has gone. So through vipassana method, more quickly you will understand that when your concentration is stronger and stronger, you will see clearly more and more the impermanent. Quickly rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling, very quickly. So will be understand. That is anicca. Anicca means that before there it never exists. After rising, it is passed away. Hodawa, abhava. For example, if we make a sound, you see, sound is nowhere now. Okay? Sound is not inside here. If I make a sound, you see, because of condition, sound appeared. Sound appeared. After that, it has gone. Hodawa, because of condition, it arises. After that, it has gone forever. That is called anicca. Hodawa, sambondi, ahodawa, patiwendi. Before rising there, nowhere sound appeared. Nowhere. In my hand also not sound. Here also not a sound. But condition, sound appeared. After that, immediately disappear. That is called anicca. Cannot remain in this one. Cannot sustain here. Okay. Then that question is 528. That is, I will keep this on paper. If I keep an answer, cannot catch the meanings. In my laptop, there is how to count 528 Metta Bhavana. Okay, only one paper, you can count this one. So tomorrow, in my laptop, this Metta Bhavana have.
This is actually a question on loving kindness meditation, which the questioner actually asked Sayadaw to share with us in the context of Abhidhamma regarding how the 528 ways of aspirations are practiced.
Yes, okay.
Please say hello.
Okay, let me start. Pali is Dwara. They are quite similar because of Indo-European language. Sanskrit language and European language are similar. Some are very similar. Indo-European language, Dwara and Do. So Dwara, Adwara. Dwara means Do, the letters are Do. Dwaras are of the Do of the mind. They are 7, namely Pasara 5 and Vinyati 2. The other letters 21 and number are Adwara. So there is just a classification. Okay, just classification. You should read these. Easy to understand. Okay, just classifications. Up to page number 57 or 57. But next 58 start is necessary to understand. This is another point will be explained. So tomorrow will be completed this material quality. That we or without the knowledge. With the knowledge is superior, inferiors too. Superiors produce the result. When produce it is a result with the 3 hetu. Superior with the knowledge is a 3 hetu. Then inferior will produce it is a result with the 2 hetu. Even kusala is with the 3 hetu, jnana sampayutta. Okay, jnana sampayutta kusala. If superior can produce result with the 3 hetu, but if inferior is produced with the 2 hetu, then jnana vipayutta. Jnana vipayutta also superior or inferior. Superiors can produce it with the 2 hetu. Inferior is result without hetu. Without a hetu. So you can find in comprehensive Abhidhamma Kamma chapters. Kamma Chitoka chapters. In chapter 5, Vitimoda, about a karma. It's okay? I show the place. I point out where can we found this answer.
So we proceed with the second question. The second question is a little bit long. Sayadaw explained that in Paticca Samuppada it was mentioned Vijnana Pachaya Namarupa. Vijnana is consciousness and is a constituent of Nama. So the question is, what is the difference in the meaning of Vijnana and Nama in this case?
Yes, Vijnana. This is Vijnana means referring to Patisandhi consciousness, relinking consciousness only here. Nama is referring to mental state which associate. In that case, Vijnana means just Cheta. Nama is Chetasika, which associated with the Patisandhi Cheta. But literally they are. Nama means referring to Cheta and Chetasika in other places. Nama is a mind. Mind is Cheta and Chetasika. But in Paticca Samuppada, Vijnana is relinking consciousness. That is a Patisandhi Cheta. Nama is Chetasika which associate with the Patisandhi Cheta. Only that one, not other namas. So that is a question. Who's the question? Vijnana Paccaya Nama Rupa. You see, Vijnana is referring to only Cheta. That Cheta is Patisandhi Cheta. Nama Rupa Nama is referring to only Chetasika which associated this Patisandhi Cheta. Is it clear the meaning?
But Chitta does not exist alone, right?
Yeah, that is a cause and effect. One to say. One to say cause and effect. Vijnana and Chetasikas are rising together, but Vijnana is here cause. Without a Vijnana, this Chetasika cannot arise as. Therefore, like a cause and effect, explained in this way. Okay? If a Vijnana, you see, even the Mahabharata, mind is a foreigner. Manobhavingama. Mana is a foreigner or mental state, is mentioned. But actually not foreigner, rising together. But leading, as a leading is must be, even come together one lead. Like that, even they are rising together, that's the same moment, but one leads. So only leading cause is explained. Let's say two moment, but actually not two moment. It's okay. Then next another one.
Okay. The question is followed by: how does the Nama and Rupa connect to each other? When a person dies, the last Cheta is exhausted, and a new Vipaka Cheta takes over. How does this new Cheta connect with the new Rupa? Isn't Nama and Rupa two different entities?
So how connect and Nama and Rupa? This question.
The question is, when a person dies, the last Cheta is exhausted, and a new Vipaka Cheta takes over. How does this new Cheta connect with the new Rupa? Isn't Nama and Rupa two different entities?
So, to understand this, I must use the diagrams, okay? Otherwise, we cannot get the meaning. So, can you see? And that is a formula, duty. Yes, a starting point, that is a Bodhisattva, relinquishing consciousness. Yeah, as a human being, one of the Mahavibhaka Chetas. This Bodhisattva Cheta is one of Mahavibhaka Chetas, together with the Chetasikas, 33 Chetasikas. As soon as the Bodhisattva arises, three karma momentas arise together. Three karma momentas. So there is one group. This is my, this is metta. Three karma momentas. There is a kaya, bhava, haraya. Altogether three. These twos are because of karma. This Patisandhi Cheta and the three karma momentas are because of karma. Yeah, in previous life, the person is dying. At the time, before death, there is an object. One object is appeared here. This object is started here and continued up to this. You see, object is continued. This object's lifespan is a 70 thought process. If this object is starting point here just before Chuti, there's maybe last Javana, so Javana is a 5 Javana. After Javana, Chuti arises. If it's so, this object is still remain up to it. So depending on it, before that there are registration. There is a registered already because of the object is continued. For example, a person dying, he saw beautiful garden and a building. He entered the building, the people are welcome. He dreaming before dying. So just before dying. So he will be born in that house, that garden. Before dying, that is the dream. That is called the object. According to object, this changes appear. They are because of karmic force. Karma is created to dream in this way. Karma is created. Because of the karma, one dreamed this object. Depending on this object, this Bodhisattva Chetas have to rise. This Chuti Cheta is not this object, passive, not this object. Here is a jumping. This is Cheta because of Bodhisattva Cheta, Chuti Cheta, Bhavanga Chetas are only the same object, must be in one life. So this Chuti Cheta's object is Bhavanga Bodhisattva's object, not this object. So here the object is, through the object the process appear Javana. After that Chuti, the last Chetas appear and then continued towards the object. This Chetas continued. This is because of karmic force. It is appear. The karma is good karma. He will be born as a human being. It's bad karma. He will be born in the hell or in an animal kingdom. Like a dream. The dying person, every dying person, you see, dreamed something, the object in his mind. The other people didn't see, but he see or she sees it. He dreamed the object. In Myanmar there is a story, the Mahasi Sayadaw retold about this story in his Dhammacakkappavattana and Paticcasamuppada, dealing with a monk in Mumbai. His Dayakas offered money to establish new monastery. That man is keeping in his cupboard. But the robbers know about that. And at the night, because of the Kapiya is point out about that. Kapiya informed. The robbers come and ask, request this money. The monks did not allow that, no. After that they killed the monks. Then, after 5 years, the monks pass away. There are a person, a boy who was born in another village. He retold about the stories. So according to him, when robbers come, he's a runaway. His story is he ran away. Actually, he is On spot he died. But he ran away. On the river, he took a boat, and with the boat he get down. He hid in a village and a house of in a village. He was born that village and that house. But he dreamed he's hiding there. He ran away. So before death, there's a dreaming. If it dreams a person among the dogs, he will be born as a dog. If among the cows, he will be born as a cow. Among the fire, all fires are surrounded, he is afraid of, he will be born in the hell. So, according to dreaming, it is supposed to happen. Because of karma, you see, there is also karma born metta. There is also product of karma. Vipaka, this Patisani Cheda is, you see, result of kusala and akusala. So as a human being, that is the result of Mahakusala. Mahakusala produces this Patisani Cheda as soon as the karma born metta also. Both. Like from seed, is a root also come out, shoot also come out from seed. One is a down, one is a up. In this way, our life is a start. Mind and metta. This is mind, this is metta. So in Paticca is pointing out that is Vijnana. Vijnana Pachaya Nama Rupa means there is a Nama, there is a Rupa. If a Patisani Cheda cannot arise, this also cannot arise. Patisani Cheda is a leading condition, leading one. So, if you say Vijnana Pachaya Nama Rupa, not preceding and following, the same things, the same moment. That is Vijnana, that is Nama, and that is Rupa. Okay? That is a leading condition. Vijnana leads. Vijnana is a foreigner. If there is no Vijnana, no metta stage, no karma metta can arise. Both are the product of karma. Karma produces both the same moment. According to karma moment, the whole life is two lines running side by side. That is a mental process.